let's discuss this more with Tarek Farhadi. He is a former advisor to the Afghan government. Tarek, thanks so much for your time for TRT World. What do you think is the reason for this increase? Is this the cost of peace? Did the Afghan military stepped up its own attacks to put more pressure on the Taliban?
Well, if that's the cost of peace, to kill the children of Afghanistan and civilian people of Afghanistan, that's a very clumsy way of doing it by the Afghan military. The truth is that these air raids, especially by the Afghan military, are done very blindly and with low skill. Often the tips are given based on tribal rivalries, and it's after the fact that it's known that a mosque was killed where children were sleeping for the night, or a school was killed, or in one case, the Médecins Sans Frontières hospital was bombed in northern Afghanistan.
Tarek, does this mean that with U.S. leaving less troops in Afghanistan, the Afghan government was not able to actually control this situation in Afghanistan?
It is clear, and experts know that the Afghan government will not be able to maintain security in Afghanistan without foreign forces. And that is why NATO and the foreign forces are now pushing the Afghan government to strike a peace deal with the Taliban in order to find stability in Afghanistan. See, the situation is that over these airstrikes, neither the Afghan ambassador in New York, neither the Afghan ambassador in Geneva at the United Nations have protested. Neither they have resigned. In a normal world, if somebody's country is bombed, they would resign. They would say, this is not right. My children are being bombed. But the Afghan government of President Ashraf Ghani is fully on board with these aerial attacks. During President Karzai protested these attacks, and it contributed to the worsening of his relations with the US and NATO. But President Ashraf Ghani has signed a security agreement with NATO and the United States where these attacks are done within the framework which is legally accepted. It doesn't mean it should be condoned, and the work of the Afghan Air Force is frankly clumsy.
So what needs to be done? You're mentioning children dying there. Just last month, I need to mention this here, the Save the Children charity found that an average of 5 children have been killed or wounded every day for the past 14 years in Afghanistan.
That is correct. That statistics includes the ground casualties as well. But it has also been found by outside researchers that these airstrikes, because we are talking about airstrikes, kill civilians, kill children. And most of the time, the current Afghan government condones these attacks as we are going after terrorists. Children are not terrorists.
Okay, thanks so much for that and for sharing that insight with us. Tarek Farhadi, he's a former advisor to the Afghan government.